Lori Hartwell is an amazing, self-directed, energetic individual whose motto is, I can. She first undertook dialysis treatment at the age of 2. She has had many years of dialysis therapy, more than 40 surgeries, and 4 kidney transplants. Building on her experiences as a kidney patient and as a nephrology sales executive, Ms. Hartwell founded the Renal Support Network in 1993. This patient-focused, patient-run, nonprofit organization has become increasingly influential in her role as ASN president. Ms. Hartwell has conducted meetings with congressional members, CMS, FDA, and a myriad of professional and patient groups. She has successfully advocated for improved patient care and has given hope to all those with any chronic disease, not just kidney disease. By personal example, Ms. Hartwell has encouraged patients to take more control of their life and their own care, and she has inspired patients, medical professionals, and researchers to advance treatment and care for a disease that affects millions of Americans. Under her leadership, the Renal Support Network has established a wide range of programs that have provided key support to patients or raised awareness of kidney disease. On behalf of the American Society of Nephrology, I am honored to present the President's Medal to someone who has made such a lasting and positive difference in the lives of so many patients and the healthcare professionals who serve them. Ladies and gentlemen, Lori Hartwell.
Good morning, everybody. I just want to let all of you know that I am taller than I look, okay? When I had my first treatment back in 1968, and I landed on the doorsteps of Children's Hospital under the care of Dr. Richard Fine, for those of you who know him, he's an incredible physician, an incredible innovator. The future wasn't very bright for people with kidney disease, and especially children. Luckily, through the advancements and some of the things that happened, I survived. But one thing I'm a little perplexed about is that, you know, they used the Kill dialyzers back then, named after Fred Kill. Couldn't they just called it Fred? I then went on to be the first patient to ever start peritoneal dialysis as a child in the late 70s. And I was told, just get a transplant and you're gonna be fine. Well, I got that transplant and it didn't work. And so luckily, because of the advancements in technology and peritoneal dialysis, I was able to live a relatively normal life till I got a second transplant at age 17. And then unfortunately, that kidney came with some different bugs, and that one didn't work either. So at the age of 18, I really thought, and I was told, you know, the chances would be very unlikely you would get a third transplant. Well, I am somebody who was born in Las Vegas, and I know how to beat the odds. And, you know, when you hear these statistics all the time and you keep beating them, you learn not to listen to them and that you'll be the exception. Well, in 1990, I received a third transplant. It was a perfect match transplant. And that kidney lasted me 20 years with a creatinine of 2.2. And it allowed me to fulfill my dreams. I got married to a wonderful husband who has great health insurance, by the way. And I have created a life that I was meant to live through helping my peers, because one of the main things that people need with kidney disease is they need hope that there's a future. This illness is so difficult, but it's doable with the help and support of your peers, your family, and most importantly, your healthcare professionals, because luckily my physician believed I would turn into something, be an author, and provide value to the community. A little over 3 years ago, that transplant started to putter out because I do not like the term reject. Remove that from your vocabulary. It makes you feel like you're on Match.com or something like that. And, you know, we get enough rejection as it is. And I had 100% antibodies, as you can imagine. And luckily, again, innovation was progressing, and I received a transplant from my stepsister, Cindy. And I went through the desensitization protocol by Dr. Stanley Jordan at Cedars-Sinai. And today, my creatinine's 0.6, my hemoglobin's 13.8, and my blood pressure's 100/60. And I am, quote, normal. It's so nice to be normal. When I started RSN a little over 20 years ago, I felt, how could I provide a need for people who have kidney disease? What was lacking? There was great physicians, great medical care, great innovation, but the one thing that identified that patients need more than anything is that they need hope, that there's a better future. An illness is too demanding when you don't have hope. And unfortunately, when you're in the hospital and you're in the dialysis clinic, you don't always hear the best stories. People like to tell their war stories. So I decided to create a number of programs through RSN, and one of the ones that I'm very proud of is, since I spent all my teenage years on dialysis from age 12 to 24, I decided to throw them a prom for all the teenagers with kidney disease and let them know that they're not alone and be able to reach out to this group. Well, the first year, one of the boys came up to me and said, I didn't know girls on dialysis could be so pretty. And then the third prom we had a fight break out between two boys who were fighting over the same girl who they had met on dialysis. So we're making progress. I have been attending ASN for over 20 years. And I come to this meeting, and I go to the sessions, and I walk through the exhibit hall, and it just is amazing to me how much hope, how much hard work. And one of the things that's so important is when you leave this meeting today, you need to go back and tell the patients that they got to take care of themselves till the next solution to solve their specific problem is available. I have witnessed all the transitions that have made my life possible through innovation and people burning the midnight oil and making things possible. So keep that up. And in conclusion, I am so honored to receive this award by ASN, Dr. Mola-Torres, and all of you. And I want to close with a quote, and I love this quote. It's by Confucius, and it says, if you want to be happy for an hour, take a nap. If you want to be happy for a day, go fishing. In my case, it's go shopping. If you want to be happy for a week, take a vacation. If you want to be happy for a month, get married to the wrong person. If you want to be happy for a year, inherit a fortune. But if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, it's very simple. You just help someone else. And I applaud all of you. For choosing a profession that you have the profound impact of somebody coming into emergency, they look like they're not going to make it. 2 days later, they're smiling, they're happy, and it's such a noble profession. You should be very proud of yourself, and I'm waiting for the cure.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, Ms. Hartwell.